Welcome to this video. I'll show you in a simple way how to prepare a wooden base as the substrate for a mosaic, ensuring proper adhesion of your pieces and the quality of your work. Keep in mind, wood is one of the most user-friendly bases for working with mosaics, but it's important to emphasize that even when fully sealed, it's never recommended for outdoor installations. Wood reacts to temperature and humidity changes, causing small deformations that will lead to the loss of mosaic pieces. Materials. I have included the full list of materials in the description. Tuning up for reused substrates. If your wood base has residues, old varnish that is not in perfect condition, the first thing you need to do is clean it with a cloth or brush dampened with neutral soap. Then sand it completely and clean the residue with a towel or dry cloth. In my case, the surface is completely clean, so I can skip this step. Sealing. Let's make the mixture, which consists simply of PVA glue diluted in water, using a ratio of 2 parts glue to 1 part water. Some people make more diluted mixtures, but this works well for me because I only need to apply 1 coat. When it's more diluted, you might need to apply more layers. We add 1 teaspoon of water and 2 teaspoons of glue. It doesn't have to be exact. It's more of a guideline. Mix well. In general, you need a small amount since it's just 1 layer, so I think this will be enough. Apply it on all sides, making sure to cover the entire surface, including the edges and the back. I'm starting with one side and the edges, and then I let it dry for about 30 minutes before moving on to the other side. It's a super simple process, and I think most people skip it. In my opinion, we should take the little time it takes at the beginning, because in the end, we'll get a higher quality and more durable result. We'll also feel more confident in the work we are doing. What works really well for me is sealing several surfaces at once and having them ready to go when I need them. That way, I also make the most of the mixture and don't have to throw away any leftover. I finished the entire edge. This is drying quickly since there is only a small amount of water. We'll leave it for about 20 to 30 minutes to dry, and then we'll continue with the other side. This side is practically dry, so we can flip it over. At this point, if you notice the mixture has dried out a bit, you can add a few drops of water. The same goes for the brush. Try to keep it hydrated so it doesn't get hard. Here, I had a bit of newspaper stick to the surface. If it's just a tiny bit like this, it's not a big deal. Let's seal the back to finish. Make sure that every section is covered with glue because since it's a thick mixture, some dry spots might remain, so check carefully. If you run out of glue mixture, you can make more over this. And if you have some left over at the end and there are other bases lying around, take the opportunity to seal them right away and make the most of the mixture. For me, what I've prepared is going to be enough. I think I'm done. As you can see, sealing a surface is very simple. It takes about 5 minutes per side, and with that, you ensure a good adhesion for your pieces. You should let it dry overnight to make sure it's fully set, and then you can start your project. If you are in a hurry, check that it's completely dry after around 3 hours. Once you've finished the entire process, immediately wash the glue container to prevent it from sticking, and do the same with the brush. If you liked this video, subscribe to learn about other mosaic techniques in a simple and affordable way.